Hey everyone, welcome to another property tour with Axe Realty. It's your boy Adit, and today we're in Pannipitya to check out this beautiful house that's beside me. Now this building is a house and office joined together. There's almost 10,500 square feet of living space, 12,000 if you consider all the terraces and everything. Now it has 7 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. There's parking for 2 vehicles closed, and there's about parking for about 10 vehicles open. It has a beautiful, lovely cocktail pool inside. It's got a lovely rooftop terrace. So without further ado, let's go take this tour right now. So let's start this tour. So right now I'm at the main entrance of the property. So what you see beside me are the 2 closed parking spaces. There's not a lot to see here, but what I want to show you is the main entrance to the house. Yeah. Now, walking in, this will be the main door to the property, and you're greeted with this lovely walkway. But what I really like about this front area, other than those majestic doors, is the fact that it has this lovely little front lawn, which I think looks really nice in my opinion, because it gives this pop of green, this pop of color when you're entering the house. Now the house is a little bit elevated from ground level, and this is like a small, like a waiting area, if you may, for people coming in. And these doors, like I said, lovely in my opinion. And when you enter the house, the first thing that you're greeted with is the living room. Now this living room is actually divided into 2 sections. So right now I'm in the smaller area of the living room. This could also double up as like a waiting room. Now what I want to show you is the larger area of the living room. Now over here you must have already seen this lovely cocktail pool behind me that I told you about earlier. It has this lovely crystal finished chandeliers as well. But I'm going to talk about the cocktail pool later, because there's an interesting feature that I want to mention to you. But let's explore the house further this way. All right. Further this way, there's going to be staircases that lead up to the rest of the house. And to your left, you're going to find the first room of the 7 rooms, which is in the ground floor, because let's say you have some elderly people living in the house, they can't climb staircases. So this room's there for that. Also has an attached bathroom, which is a 3/4 bath. Right next to this room, you're going to find the dining area. The dining area also opens up to the backyard, and there's a washroom there, for your domestics and if you have any drivers or anything. That door that you see beside me, that's the door to the kitchen. Now the kitchen, even though has not been installed, the pantries have been ordered, and it will be customized the way the buyer wants it when the deal is going through. Now let's go to the cocktail pool area. Now this cocktail pool, like I mentioned, from the kitchen over there's a door over there as well. And the interesting part is, let's say you're having a party, you've got some people going about, you don't want the refreshments to flow through them. You want the refreshments to flow here quickly. So, people can just ready the refreshments and then bring it over here. Easy. And this cocktail pool, in my opinion, is very nicely done. It's very serene. Being in here, you'd be at utmost peace. Right beside me, what you notice is the office building, which we're going to come back to in the second half of the video. So without further ado, let's go take a look at the next 2 floors of this house. So we're in the first floor right now, and maybe you've already noticed, but this floor, or this house entirely, gets a lot of ambient lighting, because there's these big windows used all over that lets a lot of natural lighting come in, and I as a person love natural lighting inside a building. Now this is the living area of the first floor, and it has this internal balcony that looks down at the cocktail pool. And in the first floor you get 3 rooms, right? The master bedroom is also in the first floor, and this is the master bedroom. I'm going to be entering it, and I'm going to tell you, the master bedroom is huge. Don't just take my word for it. I will put it in perspective. The master bedroom also comes with its own private balcony, and it's also going to be fully air conditioned. Now this door that you see beside me is the walk-in closet for the master bedroom. Now just to put it into perspective, the person shooting is at the end of the master bedroom on one side, right? I open this door and just look at the distance. That's the length of the master bedroom. Now, this is the washroom of the master bedroom. It's a full bath. It's a full bath because it has a lot of space also, by the way. It has a jacuzzi, it's got a toilet, the sink and the shower. Now, like I said, this floor has 3 rooms out of the total 7. So the ground floor has 1, this floor has 3, the next floor has 3 as well. The two other rooms are on either side of the master bedroom, and both of them come with attached bathrooms as well. On top of that, this floor also has a laundry room and 2 rooms for domestics. That's what you're going to get in the first floor. Now let's go to the second floor. So walking up to the second floor, the first thing that you're going to be greeted with is the mini master bedroom. Now the mini master sits directly on top of the master bedroom, and just like the master bedroom, it has a private balcony. It doesn't have a walk-in closet, but it has an ensuite bathroom as well. And like I mentioned, there are 2 other rooms as well on top of this. So altogether 3 rooms on this floor, all of them with attached bathrooms. Now once you're done exploring the rooms, you can come to the second floor's living area, and just like the first floor, you have the internal balconies that looks down at the cocktail pool. But what's even better, in my opinion, is the fact that in this floor, you can basically open up this entire floor to the terrace. Now let's say you're having another gathering, right? You've got a small allocation for a minibar here, and you just basically open up these sliding doors and you open up the entire floor to the terrace. And the terrace, in my opinion, is very nice because, you know, if you want a breath of fresh air, it's fantastic. And this house, in my opinion, is perfect for someone who has a private practice because, you know, you've got the office right next to the house as well. That is why we're going to be exploring the office next. Let's see what the office has to offer. So we're back again in the ground floor, this time to check out the office. And like I mentioned, this property is perfect for someone who has a private practice, maybe like a doctor or a lawyer, because, you know, you can have your practice here and you have your house there, you can shift in between any time. And maybe you already see beside me the lovely cocktail pool, and this is the ground floor office area. Maybe you could have like a reception here, and like this office building also has 2 floors on top, just like the house, and it has this luxury elevator over here. So let's go to the first floor and see what the first floor has to offer in terms of office space. So you basically come up to the first floor using the elevator, and I would say the first floor of this office space is where the most amount of space is, because it's almost like a bit of a rectangle, and it has like a small extension this way as well, and you get a washroom in this corner. So that's what you get in the first floor as the office space. And now let's take a look at what we have on the second floor. And now we're in the second floor of the office. This floor is slightly smaller than the first floor, in my opinion. Pretty much again a square block, and you get a doorway that leads to the terrace as well. So now that we've taken a look at the house and the office space, let's talk about the location and the monetary side of this property. So now that we've taken a look at the house and the office, let's talk about part 2 and part 3, about the location and about the monetary side of this. So this house, where it's located, it's about 5 minutes to Kottawa, it's about 10 minutes to Maharamagama and 10 minutes to Thalawathugoda, all of the junctions. And in terms of monetary asking, like I said, this property is up for sale. So the asking price for this is Sri Lankan rupees 185 million right now, and it's negotiable. As of right now, none of the air conditioners have been installed, but you know, when a buyer is confirmed, the owner right now is willing to install all the air conditioners. With that being said, that brings us to the end of this tour. I'll catch you again soon in another one. Take care and have a great day.